Hey, it's Krepsy, and today we're doing something kind of strange. We're opening a box of New Capenna. I know it's not New Capenna season, but I picked it up for a really good price from a friend of mine and a viewer of the channel, actually. And we were talking about certain cards, and he gave me a pretty decent price on the box. And I needed a couple of Tri-Lands. I needed a couple of other cards. I don't even remember. Oh! Look at that. The Gala Greeters, that's right. I think that was like in every box. Anyway, I was talking about a couple of cards I wanted for Commander. And, because, you know, that's all anybody ever plays now is Commander. There are no other formats. It is only Commander. Commander is the only thing that exists ever. Alright, I'll put these way up in the corner. Hopefully you guys can, like, see me. Pull them off of there. Move my chair up, bump the camera once. So it looks like Ledger Shredder is one of the best you can get in the regular draft. Obviously the Triomes. And then it looks like Void Rend, Broker's Ascendancy, Halo Fountain. What else? Elspeth, the Resplendent, the Queen. There's a few. Oh, the lands. That's right. I was also looking for a bunch of the Enter lands. I don't know. Some of these are cool. Some of the special cards are actually pretty good. And the first. All right. Right away. I'm gonna put these off camera. I don't need a. I'm gonna track the. I'm gonna track the Tri-Lands. I'm going to track the Enter Sack lands. I don't know what you called them. I actually get them on camera. Guess we're not going to track them because my camera's bad. I would have had more daylight, but A, it's winter in my neck of the woods. And B, well, the first hour of my day was spent doing, see? Plains Forest Island. Yep, that's one of them. I can do that. I know that's a weird kind of thing to track, and they're super cheap. But, you know, sometimes your game store is sold completely... Oh! Sold completely out. Alright, each player who controls a multicolored creature draws a card, then destroy all creatures. Sounds good to me. Good rare. We'll do it like that. And a regular foil. My hands are so not ready. Hey, nice! Put the foils off camera there. And then Full Art Land. Put a Full Art Land in the corner. With a fish token. Cool. Alright, that's not bad. Hey, everybody wants a board wipe, right? Everybody needs a board wipe, and if you don't have one, anyone will do, and that is a 4-drop board wipe. Am I tracking lands? Am I doing what I'm supposed to be? Am I doing what I say I'm doing? Okay. Alright, we're good. I know this was kind of not a popular set, the Riveteer's Ascendancy. I don't see the price guide on Riveteer's Ascendancy. Whenever you sack a creature, return an artifact creature card. Artifact creature card. Not really relevant colors. We'll see. My hands are so dry. They were not so dry earlier, but washing hands and doing things. There we go. Vivian of the Hunt. Nice, big mythic. Sack a creature if you do. Nice. Okay, so +2 birthing pod. Okay. I mean, that's kind of expensive, but I mean, I'm not going to complain, right? It's okay. Foil, out, pile. There we go. I'm not, so far we've only hit one of the sack lands, which is weird. I'm not surprised if we only hit 2 or 3 Tri-Lands per box. I think, there we go, there's one. The Storefront. Bandits. Not relevant colors for what I want to use it for, but that's okay, there we go. We've got Errant, Street Artist, Flash, Defender, Haste. May be relevant, right? That may be relevant. Island, Full Art Island. We'll track that, why not? Put that guy down. Anyway, Ginny Frey, Halo Fountain, Elsbeth, Base Breaker, Void Rend, all the Tri-lands. There's a couple of uncommons that I may or may not have bought already, but would look fun in a commander deck. Maybe a kind of low-powered commander build round. There's a few of those in the set. My pile up there is already ruined. See, this is another one. Like Queza, Augur of Agonies, or whatever. That looks like one of the kinds of cards that you could do like a low-powered build around. Beginning of your upkeep, look at the top card of your library. If it's a creature or planeswalker card, you may reveal it and put it into your hand. If you don't, okay, alright, okay. Does it see play? Are any commander players out there just like trying to run this Cabaret Ascendancy? I mean, it's somewhat relevant colors, right? Creatures. I mean, it's definitely relevant for creatures. Okay, I'm sure it's playing, right? I'm sure somebody's running it. The towers. These aren't the ones I'm looking for. It's sack ones. There we go. Courtyard for number 3. Obscura Charm, decent. Butler, and we found the one we were looking for. Spar's Headquarters, pulled it. Nice. My Tulane deck just got a 1-land upgrade. Pretty cool. Upgrade. If you get the reference, then you get the reference. If you don't get the reference, I'm not going to explain it. Nice. Definitely pulled the Tri-land we're looking for. I'm sure it's a $5 to $20 card. I know the serious ones, like the Full Art, Borderless, whatever. I don't know, all the treated ones are more expensive, but I'm happy to pull that one. Okay. Obscura Ascendancy. Wait, what? Okay, we haven't pulled this. Whenever you cast a spell, okay, relevant. Which mana is equal to 1 plus the number of ooh, that's alright. Okay, I feel like that would be hard to pull off. I feel like the whole growing soul counters, I feel like all that would be pretty difficult to do. And you can only, make it happen, realistically, 7 times? Maybe? 8 times? What's the most expensive spell in blue, white, or black? I mean, I know there's some, maybe 8, right? If you're running the most expensive blue and the most expensive black cards. I feel like that'd be hard to do. Okay, here we go. The Envoy. Potentially relevant colors. Deals combat damage to a player. Look at the top card if it's a land. Wait. You may play a land from the top of your library or cast a... Ooh, I mean, that's pretty good. Actually, you know what? I think that's a good card. I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that that's a good card. Hey, you know what? We were talking about high mana value, high mana cost cards. Well, there's a 15. I guess that's the max. I'm sure 15 is the max. If your life total is less than your starting life total. Oh, that's good. That's just a big guy. Just a big dude. Okay. Alright. Okay. Might be able to pull that off. It'd certainly be a build-around card. Is that worth it in Commander? Who knows? Who knows? I mean, I've played some Commander decks that are just so broken. I've watched people build Commander decks in front of me that are just so broken. I don't know. Maybe. Unleash the Inferno. 7 damage to target creature or planeswalker. Excess damage dealt this way. Destroy it. Oh, destroy target artifact or enchantment. Okay. Ooh. Okay. I think it says in the amount of excess damage. Alright. Maybe it matters. Maybe. Alright, getaway car. Vehicles are my least favorite mechanic in all of Magic the Gathering. And then I think my second least favorite mechanic in all of Magic the Gathering would have to be Mutate. I think. Yeah. Mutate, probably. Whoa, look at that. An upside down tap lane. That's cool. It's a rare little item. See? The Cabaretti Caterer. That's pretty good. Right? You get 2 creatures for 1. It might matter. It's in green and white. Those are relevant colors. But the red might be hard to pull off. Here we go. Mythic. Urabask, Heretic Praetor. Okay. 5-drop, 4/4 with haste. Beginning of your upkeep, exile the top card of your library. You may play it this turn. That's good for red. At the beginning of each opponent's upkeep, next time they would draw a card this turn. Instead, they exile the top card of their library. They may play it this turn. See? Yes, see? You see? That's why I've never heard of the card. Group Hug and red don't necessarily... Look, man. I don't know. Maybe it turns off somebody's draw... what is it called? Like trigger. Oh, I draw a card. Trigger this. Instead, hello? Did I get 2 back-to-back? Very cool. Very cool. Somebody had turned me on to it. Nice. There we go. This is actually my second copy of Yada's Gift. I think I pulled the other one fairly recent when I was doing a like a random packs. I actually have some more random packs that I'd like to open, but right now it's only up to like 2 one-piece packs and then one of the mystery 3-pack things. I'd like to get a little bit more. But yeah, alright. You know what? I'll take it. I'm sure somebody somewhere wants to run it for something. I'm sure somebody somewhere has a nice place for it. Couple of good uncommons. I can't move these cards. The friction coefficient is crazy. Soul of Emancipation, 7-drop, 5/7. When it enters the battlefield, destroy up to 3 other non-land permanents. Nice. So it's like Generous Gift 3 times. Okay. For 1 more mana and you get a 5/7 body on it. Alright. You know what? That's reasonable. That's reasonable. How much play does it see? I don't know. I don't know. Probably some. Somebody somewhere is running it. There we go. Got another one. Tracking these. Because they're just going to go in my, like, Commander Staples lands box. Boop. There we go. The War Chief. 5-drop, 5/3 Trampler. Enters battlefield, gain 3 life. Okie dokie. When it dies, create a 4/4 Rhino token. Okay. Alright, I mean, you get a body. You get a backup body after it's dead. That's okay. That's fine. Put my arm in the way here. I'm trying to get through these as quickly as I can. Obviously, I'm not doing a good job. And my hands are so dry. I can't even go through these cards. You can't tell, but my fingers are just slipping right off of them. Okay. The Larcenist, and boom. There we go. Potentially relevant colors. Clever Conductor. Enters battlefield, it connives. Great. Whenever you discard 1 or more cards, exile them from your graveyard. And, okay. You know what? That's a decent way to keep your stuff if you're doing wheels and things. And then you just kind of collect all the cards you wield. The problem is in Commander, it's highly likely that they just exile your commander, and then you're kind of out of luck, right? So maybe run some sacrifice, sacrifice stuff, just in case. Extraction Specialist. And those are the right colors for sacrificing, by the way. Black, blue, white, definitely. Whoa, camera's bugging out. Enters battlefield, return target creature. Mana value 2 or less from graveyard to the battlefield. Relevant. Can't attack or block for... that's okay, right? A lot of times you just want them for the ability. It says 2 or less? 2 or less might be a little more niche. If it said 3 or less, it would be the most busted little card. But I bet it sees play. I bet somebody's buying that right now. So far we've hit 2 Tri-lands and none of the other super expensive cards, I don't think. No Ledger Shredders. Zeotora, the Incinerator, 6-drop, 6/6 flyer, Demon, Dragon, relevant creature types. Beginning of your end step, you may sacrifice another creature. Okay. When you do, this creature deals damage equal to that creature's power to any target, and you create 3 tokens, treasure tokens. I think that's a relevant card, right? Like, I think that's a... What colors is that one guy from the original Throne of Eldraine, the food tokens deck? You guys know what I'm talking about? Black, red, green, right? Like, that's... I think that's good. I think that's good. Maybe I'm wrong. I think that's a playable card. I think that's a very playable card. That's like an alternate commander for that deck, if those are the right colors. I think they are. Cleanup Crew. Endless Detour. There we go. Instant. The owner of target spell, non-land permanent, or card in a graveyard puts it on the top or bottom of their library. I mean, you know what? It's an instant, so it can hit stuff on the stack. You can hit any creature, artifact, enchantment, room. I guess that matters. Battle. And yeah, it puts on the bottom. Probably don't want to put it on the top, unless it's your own stuff. I think that's relevant. I mean, it's cheaper than a board wipe. It's targeted removal in Bant. I feel like that's a fine card to run. There we go, another one. Dagger. Whack. Alright. Brass Knuckles. It's kind of an interesting deal. It creates a copy of itself. Evolving Door, not Revolving Door. Sack a creature. Count the colors of sacrificed creatures. Search your library for a creature card. That's exactly that many colors plus 1. Well, mono green, you can't run that. Yeah, mono green can't run it. Okay, alright. You can keep doing it. It's not like sacrifice this artifact and sacrifice creature. So, I mean, maybe in a 3-color, well, probably a 3-color deck at least. I don't know, man. I don't know. I feel like you can only use it maybe once. Well, you'd have to have multiple 1 or 2 color cards. Broker's Charm. Blow up enchantment, draw 2 cards. Plus 1/0, deals damage equal to... That's just a good card. You know what? That's just a good playable card. That's a solid card. Broker's Charm. Pass. Big win. There we go. Ognis. The Dragon's Lash. Viashino Warrior. In here. Potentially relevant creature types. Haste. Whenever a creature you control with haste attacks, create a tapped treasure token. Maybe, right? Right, and it's impactful-ish. I don't know the amount of impact. If you're running heavy creatures and you need some kind of generation for mana or token, I don't know. It's not... It's legendary. That matters nowadays. Everybody's running legendary creatures matter decks. Okay, there we go. Lagrella the Magpie, Bant. Enters the battlefield, exile any number of target creatures controlled by different players until she leaves the battlefield. Interesting. Okay. I mean, okay. Maestro's Ascendancy. Once during each of your turns, you may cast an instant or sorcery from your graveyard by sacrificing a creature in addition to paying its other costs. If a spell is cast this way, and it would be put into your graveyard, exile it instead. Yeah, I don't know. The stipulations on that are so heavy. The stipulations on that card are so heavy, I don't know how much play it actually sees. I know people just bounce cards back from the graveyard over and over and over. So, I think they did that for standard play reasons. It's also probably why it never saw standard play. That's in a deck I've already got. Nice. Wiretapping. Some spying action. 5-drop enchantment. Whenever you draw your first card during each of your draw steps, wait. Whenever you draw your first card during each of your draw steps, draw another card. Okay. Then, if you have 9 or more cards in hand, you may play. Okay, alright. You know what? It's a good draw engine. It's a nice little draw engine. It's cheap. I'm sure somebody's interested in it. It's certainly a cheap card. It's under $4. I'm looking at the chart right now. Okay. The Beatdown and Devilish, a Valet 3-drop, 1/3 trample haste. Another haster. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control. Double. Oh, that's good. That's a good card. Hey, that's a good card. It's got trample. You put that in any deck. Red, white, green, white, red. I'm sure it does make tokens. Dude, you generate like 10 tokens. 5 tokens. And 2, 4, 8. I mean, 16. That's a good card. If I have to say anything, if I had to make a guess, people are playing that somewhere. I might do it in one of my Jeskai decks. Ginny Faye, Jetmir's second. Okay, relevant colors, I'm sure. Elf Druid 3/3 for 3. If you would create one or more tokens, what did I just say? You may instead create that many green cat creature tokens with haste, or that many 3/1 green dog creature tokens with vigilance. Exactly what I'd say. Okay, so Ginny Faye, is that on? Yeah, hey, $4. Oh no, it's gilded foil. Come on, probably under $4. Okay. Oh well. I cannot get through these cards for nothing. I don't know why, but the friction coefficient on these is so high. Titan of Industry, Reach Trample, 7/7 for 7. Enters the battlefield, choose 2. Blow up artifact or enchantment. Target player gains 5 life. Create a 4/4 Rhino Warrior token. Put a shield counter on target creature. That is a good card. I'm just going to put it out there. It's a good card. How good? I don't know. Good enough to run in one of my decks? Maybe. Good enough to replace something I already have going on? Possibly. Potentially. Maybe. Might happen. Obscura Charm. Return a multicolored permanent CMC 3 or less from graveyard to the battlefield tapped. That's good. Counter target instant or sorcery. Also good. Destroy target creature or planeswalker, mana value 3 or less. Also good. I'm going to say Obscura Charm is a good card. Hey look, a vehicle. I don't care. Sticky Fingers. Garbage. I don't care about vehicles. I hate them. I hate them. I know it's just me. Some people like them. That's fine. You're allowed to like things. But I also am allowed to not like them. Freelance Muscle and Scheming Fence. Blue-white, relevant colors. Human Citizen 2/3. Citizen if it matters. Scheming Fence enters the battlefield. You may choose a non-land permanent. Nice. Activated abilities of the chosen permanent can't be activated. Very good. Scheming Fence has all activated abilities of the chosen permanent except for loyalty abilities. You may spend mana as though it were mana of any color to activate those abilities. That's a good card. With enough Commander players, I'm sure you will get a hit with that card. The 2-drop or a 2/3 in the kind of colors that you would want to use that ability if you're running that kind of deck. Perhaps put that in it. There we go, another Mortality creature, this time in non-foil. Cool. Shadow of Mortality, 15-drop. I'm sure in the first couple of turns of Commander you can make that a very playable card very quickly. I'm sure somebody's already busted it wide open. Xander's Lounge with the special full art treatment. Nice. Very nice. I wanted to look at it for a second. That's a good looking card. And I believe that's actually over the $7 mark. Very cool. Very cool. Unfortunately, not the kind of colors I run. That's alright. I have one for when I want to run those colors. Tempting Offer. Okay. See what I'm saying? I can't get the cards apart. Fight Rigging. 3-drop. Okay. This might be relevant. 3-drop enchantment. Hideaway. At the beginning of combat on turn, put a 1/1 counter on target creature you control. Then, if you control a creature with power 7 or greater, you own. Is that it? Just 1/1 counter every turn? With 1 hideaway? Maybe. Right? Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. Counters are certainly a thing. Getting a card maybe when you are unable to get a card. I don't know, maybe. Alright, Rocco and wrong. The Limousine, another card that I don't care. I'm not going to read it. I'm not reading vehicles because I don't care about them. My cat is tripping out on these packs right now. Assassin? Towers? Hey, there we go. Topiary. I actually have this written down on a piece of paper somewhere as one of the cards I really wanted to pull. Nice. I'm actually super thrilled. I don't have to buy it now. Cool. I forgot what set it was in. I now have remembered what set it is in, and I have one. Perfect. Alright, got another one of these. Nice. Oh! Buddy. Hey, look, we got, hold on. Hold on. I can't pick it up. My hands are so dry. Look at that. If YouTube had any sense, they would make this the thumbnail. But it's all random, and I don't have time to like dig through stuff. I don't have an editor anymore. I don't have a editing program anymore, so we're not doing that. Doop, 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 doop. Pugilist. See, I can't get the cards apart. There we go. Alright, Scheming Fence again in foil this time. And the Black Market Tycoon at the beginning of your upkeep. Black Market Tycoon deals 2 damage to you for each treasure you control. I don't know, man. I don't know. Scheming. Another full art land. Very good. Last pack of the box. We hit 4. 4 Triumphs is actually really good. That's quite a bit. Probably $40 at least there. But I also hit the one I needed, so I'm just happy. Would I spend $80 again to gamble on the 1 Tri-land I need? Probably not. But you know what? It's fun. It's good for the channel. Cabaret Charm, let's see it. Choose 1. Deals damage equal to the number of creatures you control to target creature or planeswalker. That's relevant. Creatures you control get 1/1 trample till end of turn. That's pretty cheap for that effect. And then create 2 green and white citizen creature tokens. Also good. I'm going to say the charms are... No way. Alright. And we're going to end it on one of the chase rares of the set. We're going to call that a very successful box. Yeah, very good. I'm going to say the charms are good. We pulled the tri-lands we needed. We hit the chase rare. Well, one of the best chase rares in the box. Got a bunch of these sack lands that are going to be relevant in potentially my Urza deck as well. Yeah, I'd say this is a successful box. So, I want to thank you all for stopping by. You all have a great day. This was Krebsy K, and I'm getting out of here.